This is Rogues Gallery in Budapest's 8th district, a small portrait gallery trying to become part of the neighborhood's rebirth. We don't take ourselves too seriously, but we do know how to open a show. There was a time when you couldn't discuss modern art without talking about Picasso. These days, it seems you can't talk about Picasso without mentioning his many flaws. The manipulation, the machismo, his cruelty to his wives and mistresses, his coldness to his adult children. And I'm not going to deny any of that. And yet, whatever else he was, Pablo Picasso was an authentic artistic genius. I inherited most of these Picasso art books from a Hungarian artist named Laszlo Egedi, who was primarily a pen and pencil artist of great feeling and delicacy. I don't think Laszlo would mind me saying this, but he was obsessed with Picasso. The vast majority of the public know Picasso's work after he began to break the rules. Cubism, surrealism, anguished faces and fragmented figures. But what is not so well known is that Picasso had mastered the techniques of classical painting by the time that he was in his early teens. Flawless technique, perfect compositions. This painting, First Communion, was completed by the time Picasso was just 15 years old. But inside the young prodigy, impatience was building. A hunger to see the world in a way painting had never attempted. La Demoiselle d'Avignon was the explosion, a break from all rules he had learned. This painting was even ahead of the avant-garde of the time. Some of his contemporaries thought he had gone stark raving mad. Matisse called it a bad joke. Braque said it looked like someone had swallowed kerosene and spat fire at the canvas. Picasso had mastered the rules and then obliterated them. Once he crossed that threshold, Picasso never returned. He ransacked influences, theatre, mask, rituals, looking for new ways to fracture perspective. In theatre, he found transformation. In bullfighting, he found ritual, death, and rhythm. Every influence pulled him further away from the rules he once mastered. Some of that obsession has passed on to me. These days, I not only draw Picasso, I also draw his wives and mistresses. I also try to draw like Picasso to see what I can learn from him, though of course my pastiches are homage, not replication. There's also an obvious humor about them, almost cartoonish, as there is in most of what I create. But looking deeper, what I see is a man who knew the world's rules and decided to break them brilliantly. Picasso teaches us that genius and rebellion are inseparable. Master the rules, but then break them. However, you have to recognize the human cost. Flaws, obsession, cruelty. That's the paradox. But that's also why we remember him. Portraits of Rogues Gallery will return with more memorable life lessons from some of culture's greatest bad influences. But now to all, good night.